Hi. Um. uh. Hi. I'm Panzer-Chan. Most of you guys will probably recognize me from Twitter because that is probably where I'm gonna post this, either on my main account or the game development account. So I'm here today, I guess. Sorry, I'm a little nervous because I don't know why, but I'm gonna be explaining what DNS is, I guess, because it would appear that most of the people who follow me don't actually really know what it is. But I just thought, and it's not just that. I also want to just clarify on YouTube, make a YouTube video about it because it's just not really well explained very much. It's a little, well, it's hard to explain. So I just want to make a video for it. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything like any audio behind this or anything. I've been sitting here in my chair for like 14 minutes trying to figure out what I'm gonna say and rehearsing this. But anyway, now on to the explanation. So, DNS Project is a video game in the most simple way to put it, I guess. It's like Touhou. It's a bullet hell. It has the girls, you play as them, and then you fight the other girls, right? Right now, there's only one stage really finished, but I'm hoping for there to be like maybe 8 or 9 total stages. It'll be normal like 6 stages, like in a regular Touhou game, from 1 to 6. That'll be the main game, and then there'll be an extra stage, which is really 2 extra stages, which is why I count it as 2, but it's an extra stage that kind of like has 2 in it, basically. And then there might be a second or third extra another extra stage added, which I'm still not sure if I'll do that. But right now, there's going to be minimum 7 actual stages, but really 8. It's really 8. So, it is right now still in development. It's been in development for about a year, but DNS as a like idea, I guess, has been around since probably 2018. So it's not new. It's sort of old, about 6 years old now. DNS originally began as a Discord server me and my friends started to just like basically roleplay as fake little countries and stuff. It's kind of like Hearts of Iron 4, but in a Discord server and with fake countries. It's a little confusing, but we did that with pretty moderate success for about 2 or 3 years, and then we just kind of quit with the whole Discord server. And then about 2 years ago, I decided that I would take all of the I guess, what's it? I'm not very good at speaking, am I? Oh well. I decided I'd take all of the stuff we had from the other servers we created over the years, and I'd put it all into one like cohesive narrative world, I guess. Kind of like, you know how Star Wars is like just one big universe world kind of thing with a bunch of different races and planets, and it's a made up world. I think the best like word to describe it is a con world, which is short for constructed world, right? It's a whole world and stuff that is made up, but like detailed, sort of like Lord of the Rings, or yeah, I guess Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. It's kind of like that, right? That's what DNS really is. The game is a interpretation of events in the world. It's not a exact, what's the word, depiction of what the story is and the plot and stuff. it's a little hard to explain. So I get why someone might look at it and be like, what the heck am I looking at? So it's a bit of a hard sell. I agree, but that's why I hope that the game itself will be enjoyable enough that it can get people into it, you know, so that they'll look at it and they won't be quite as confused. And it's sort of like a gateway drug, I guess. I don't know, I have a lot of different things I want to do with it, but right now bullet hell games like in the style of Touhou are just the main thing, right? Because I love bullet hell games. I love Touhou games. They're great. Touhou is one of my favorite things ever. See? Look at this. Reimu. Look at Reimu. She's right here. I have a bunch of Fumos, but this is just my Reimu Fumo. So I love Touhou a lot, and it sort of made me want to just turn it into bullet hell games because I enjoy them so much. I was like, sure, I'll try making one. And then I decided that I could probably make a few of these and really like try to make a good one, you know? That's what I'm hoping to do, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at explaining myself. I'm not very good at just talking in general. I can talk, like I can yap a lot, but I am not very coherent a lot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna edit this video a lot or not. I'm not sure how edited it'll be. I will probably put like up gameplay at some point or pictures. Probably a map. I'm not sure, but I guess the next thing I'll do is explain the world of DNS. So, the first game, DNS 1, Retribution of Desert Dream. That's the name of it, I guess. It's supposed to be like Touhou-y, I suppose. But the first game takes place in 1906 in the well, the first stage takes place in 1905, but it's like a prologue. The first game takes place in 1905-1906. So that's like the general time period that most of DNS is and has been in, is the early 1900s, but there'll definitely be stuff before that. Most of what is written in the world of DNS takes place in like before the year 1900. So like the 19th, early 20th century is about kind of what DNS is mostly. So it's a fake world with fake countries that are inspired by, and they take inspiration from real life countries. Like, for example, there's a country called Lanadola, which is mostly inspired by China. But I haven't written that much for it. Lanadola doesn't really have that much content as a country right now, but it's mostly taking inspiration from China. Similar thing with another country called Dressi. Well, maybe I'll put them up. I don't know. They're mostly inspired by the French. So there's a lot of countries that are just based on real world countries, but a little different. So, yeah. And then I guess I'll explain the actual characters in the game. So in the game, there are characters who are representations, or I guess personifications of the countries. I personally refer to them as country girls. That's my preferred lexicon for them. So the three playable characters in the first game, Cornupolia, Caden, and Dracy, they're all country girls that are sort of like people versions of the countries, right? It's like country balls, sort of, but it's also like Italia. I guess that's the best way I could describe it, is like Italia, kind of, in that the country is represented by just a person. I don't know. It's like there's not that much. It's not that rigid to how it works. You can kind of just do whatever you want with it. The games I do not take very seriously with how the world works of the games. They're just sort of whatever I want to do with them, you know? If I want country girls, I'll put in country girls. But in the game, there's country girls, and then there's regular people, which are normal humans, right? They're anime girl versions, I guess, of characters in the world that are like normal people. They're actual people that do things. The country girls, they're fake, they're made up for the games, but the other normal humans are actually the representations of real people in the world, I guess. I don't know. It's different from Touhou, because Touhou is like, the characters are all real people that exist in Gensokyo, right? Reimu is a real person. She is the Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Hakurei Shrine Maiden. And she does her little job, and that's the game. There's her and Marissa and the other characters going around solving incidents which happen in Touhou world. But DNS is a little different, as the bullet hell games are sort of just interpretations of wars and stuff that happen in the lore, but aren't really bullet hells. Like, I don't know. It's like I said, it's a bit hard to explain. It's not a perfect sell, but I hope that the game itself can introduce people to it in a palatable way, maybe. I don't know. I hope so. Is there an ant on me? Is there an ant on me? No, just a hair. Okay. I have a sort of rough release schedule for when I want to get the game finished. I'd like to finish it by Touhou Fest 2025, which I believe is in June of next year. So I have about a year to finish it. And I'd like to do that, but I probably wouldn't be able to finish the entire game by then, like with all these stages and every single feature I wanted. So I'll probably either have a demo that goes up to like maybe stage 4 or 5 by then, but hopefully I like to have stage 6 included so that it follows the normal, like it follows the normal Touhou progression, I guess. No, that's wrong. The normal amount of Touhou stages. Normal amount of stages in a Touhou game. Yeah. I'm very bad at talking. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Whew. But, here's the, rough... I'm just gonna put it up on whatever. Here's the, timeline, roughly, of when I want to get everything finished for the game. And then, after the first game is finished, hopefully we're going to have a second game, third game, and then, you know, I'd like to keep making games after this. After the first one's finished. I already have plans for the second, third, fourth, and fifth one. And hopefully other games after that. So, thank you for watching. And itch.io link and Discord link will be in the description of the video. We have a Discord server for beta testing, and people post fan art there, and they just kind of talk, and it's chill, you know? It's nice. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.